million. I've got real problems. Man, my life is so hard. My Pokemon cards are not worth $1 million. Man, I've only made $100,000 in Pokemon and I want $1 million. I've got real problems. SDC, gonna make a rant video today to get everybody fired up on a Monday. How am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna epically fail. Little rant video coming at you from SDC. Today we're talking why I have not bought so many Pokemon cards in 2024. Bottom line is, it's just not fun anymore. Why is it not fun anymore, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. It used to be I had a bunch of cards I was pulling out and they were worth millions of dollars. My hand would be shaking. I was like, I cannot believe this red cheeks Pikachu is worth how much money? I could buy a car with a red cheeks Pikachu? I'm freaking out. What is this? Shadowless Mewtwo is worth how much? And now it's worth $300. $300 is not as exciting as $3,000. And that huge drop-off has made the entire hobby not as exciting as it used to be. It's kind of like drugs, right? You take that first hit of that drug and you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. You're always going to be chasing that high. Well, Pokemon has lost that feeling. That feeling is gone. It used to be so exciting. I would stay up late at night dreaming about all the millions of dollars because I'm sure I was like $1,000. Oh, next week it's worth $2,000. Next week it's $3,000. It's so exciting. I can't even sleep. This drug I'm taking has got me so out of my mind. I'm losing my freaking mind. And now it's a totally different game. Now the experience is I open a pack of Evolving Skies, which is probably the most exciting right now, and I get nothing. I get Evolving Cries. So how is that fun? How is that at all even close to the feeling I had before? I just feel foolish and silly and dumb. That's not what I signed up for. I want that crazy you get a car, you get a car, you get a car feeling. Now I open a pack and it's like, oh, you lost $15, you lost $14, you lost $13. That feeling is nowhere near as fun as it used to be. And that's a problem. Because that excitement is nowhere near what Pokemon used to be just 3 years ago. So what do I see coming? I see right now that Pokemon used to be Magic Mountain and dips and curves and huge drops and huge gains, and it was so exciting. Now it's like we're in It's a Small World. And if you compare Space Mountain to It's a Small World, that's a different ride. And the only thing I can see coming is probably like a Splash Mountain. And that's when it's all just gonna take a huge drop. And if that's all the excitement I got coming, I don't think putting more money in is the right move. Scared money don't make money. And right now I'm scared. And I've been watching every card I got slowly on the decline, slowly on the decline, slowly on the decline. So if my overall value is down, is it all of a sudden gonna jump up? What is the next big boom? What's the next big exciting moment? For me, it used to be Japanese. I love going on Buyee and picking up a lot of Japanese promos or a new box set that just came out in Japan, Pokemon Japan exclusive. And now that entire market has gone to zero. And it's just not fun anymore. It's not worth me buying 100 boxes of V-Star Universe just to find out that I could have bought 500 boxes because they reprinted everything into the ground. Pokemon's figured out a way to make a specialty set not so special. I once ordered a Blastoise card on fyp and they sent me 10. That's the kind of randomness that I was getting. Every package from fyp was a mystery package. And I would open up my mail and I didn't know what I was gonna get. That was exciting. Now I open it up and it's just not as good of condition as the one in the picture. That's a different kind of exciting. I just feel like Pokemon right now is a kick between the legs. And the kicks are hard and they keep coming. So I don't know how that's fun. I don't know how exciting it is just to keep getting kicked and kicked and kicked. That's not what I want to do for fun or what I want to do with my money. But having said all that, I am going to Japan at the end of the year. And the yen is as low as it could be. I'm really curious to go into those stores and see if I have a feeling of joy or a feeling of fun or a feeling of excitement or a feeling of this entire industry has just been optimized into money. And it's all about the dollars now, and it's all about just taking all the money you can and sucking all the joy out of the hobby. I actually do like the arts, and the arts are why I keep buying this stuff. I think that if you open a pack and you look at how they've done some of these cards, it's just amazing. But then that money keeps creeping in and I'm like, oh, well, crap. I just lost $50 on a box. I should have just bought all the cool cards. Why am I keep buying these boxes? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess it all depends why people are in this hobby. Are you in it because you want to play the game? Are you in it because of the money? Are you in it because you want to try to predict which cards will go up and which cards will go down? Are you in it because you're speculating? Are you in it because you're a flipper? And I guess I just don't have a clear defined role in the hobby. I'm not playing the TCG because I get owned by 12-year-olds. I'm not playing the investor game because I just am failing at that and seeing all my investments go to zero. So I guess the question is, why are you in the hobby? I'll say overall, I put my boots on too tight today. Feeling a little cranky, feeling a little whiny, feeling a little like, yeah, so things have changed, so what are you gonna do about it? Feeling like I could do better, feeling like I need to step up my game because people are making moves in the hobby and they're making big moves. No room for the little guy anymore. No room for the little tiny fish. It's either you're a giant shark eating everybody, buying all their cards at 70% their value, and then reselling them at a convention for full price, or you're nobody. So I think that could be one of my bigger issues right now is I've got cards and I'm trying to sell for 20% the value and give 20% to eBay. I might be onto something there. That could be my main complaint right now. Is that how am I supposed to maximize my value when the best case scenario, 20% of the card is going to somebody else? I wonder if that's really what I'm trying to say in this video. Is how do you sell your cards and get to keep your own money in your pocket? Even if you sell at 100% value, you still got to pay tax on that money now. Thank you, Biden, and your third stimulus check. Yeah, how am I angry when this used to be so much fun? How am I mad when it used to be something I thought about all the time and was so excited about? How has all the joy gone out? And why is that different? Why is it so different now than it was 3 years ago? What's changed? What's changed so much in 3 years that the overall joy that I used to feel is now gone? What's so different? I live in Hawaii and I have to stay indoors and play with Pokemon cards. Wah! I'm gonna do my best to make a rant video, although it's very hard for me because I feel pretty blessed and pretty lucky in life. I'm in the 1% of the 1%ers, and I don't really have a lot to complain about, but I've always wanted to make a rant video. So let's see if I could scratch that itch and maybe say some controversial stuff that will get everybody all stirred up and fired up. I don't really think I'm gonna do a good job at it, but here we go.